the people love me. You know they say I live in dancing. I know all of them will be young. Everybody say, hey. You know that we show me nothing. Because I don't make my
the pillars.
Sabotage. I know you don't give me God. I tell you.
It's not happy.
Yeah, of course.
He was worried.
Yeah.
Because see, we've gotten to a time that everybody's enjoying Shatta in his calm nature. In fact, the whole Ghana, everybody's enjoying Shatta in his calm nature. But they think that he's human.
Yeah, of course.
As much as he wants to remain calm,
he will break at a point.
Exactly. If you come and you prick him, he will respond.
Yeah.
So this morning, Joel called me. Joel was not happy at all. Like he wasn't cool about it. Like in fact, Shatta semaba. Yoko nsensem ye koloki no nyina. Ni nyina atwam. No bia semaba won back and dancing to the tune. I broke off fast Shatta is gonna be count.
You see, me when I watched the video,
I'm sad.
What made me really sad was the fact that, you see, even if you want to link them, I was waiting for instances whereby he will say, oh, he is linked to this person through this business that the person is being accused of. That is what I was waiting to hear. But if you want to tell me that, okay, because of that, because whatever Black Rasta is saying is pointing or is painting a picture of guilty by association.
Yes.
If that is the case, then nobody is safe.
Exactly.
If that is the case, then
it's so
I would say Black Rasta was not fair even to his audience. Because if you want to talk about guilty by association, there is a tall list of which even if we are to mention, Shatta and Sarkodie would even be among the least to mention. There is a tall list. Because by association, you see, Black Rasta cannot tell me that he is not associated with politicians.
Yeah.
Black Rasta cannot tell me that in his life as a journalist, he doesn't have politician friends. You can't say it is not possible. There are some you know. There are some that you may have acquaintance with. There are some that may not be even as close. But you've had encounters with them before.
Yeah, but take this one. Because he will be the one judging. He will say no.
Exactly.
You coming afar can judge like that. So go with that.
So my point is that, you see, they may not be your friend as in the way Kobe Josvan may be my friend. But somebody probably might have seen you guys together.
Exactly.
You guys might have had an interaction at a point. You more bonded baby that. Maybe it is not as deep as maybe many Kobe Josvan here. You understand? But the fact that you associate with them alone is a typical example for you to be measured, especially when you want to mention somebody's name in another person's case. That has no correlation with the said accusation or business. You understand? In the same way, Black Rasta, ebia only Kennedy Japan, me who's only Kennedy Japan share at a point, and ebia only politician wage na ho, and now we interview politician because of that. I would want to say, okay, because the politician is being accused of maybe certain crime, then you are also part. I would not be fair to you in any way.
Yeah.
I will not be fair to you in any way, especially when in my presentation I am not able to build any proper point
apart from that association
connecting to that. Now me better say okay, now the moment the money is being mentioned, you see this particular person, the moment that is being mentioned, you see that particular person, then I want to ask myself, say okay, then Black Rasta, what kind of association do you even have? Because Black Rasta,
Shatta, who is a business
because
person,
because you see, you Black Rasta in the first place, you wouldn't associate with just anybody.
Yeah.
And Black Rasta cannot tell me that his level of association and his circle of acquaintances were very obia. And onimobia status on how the person moves or what the person does, even in their closet. Black Rasta cannot tell me that. So if you can't, then no, for me, yes, I was so much concerned about his utterances about Shatta, especially in this whole conversation. But one person that I was also very concerned about was him, Black Rasta. Yes, I was. You see, me deeply concerned for him because you see, line na no. I know there are certain information that he is getting from somewhere, and it Black Rasta that we know will not just come out and make such utterances. It means there are some people that are feeding him with certain information. I don't have any problem with wherever you are getting your information from, but my point is, if in your presentation you are not fair, if in your presentation you are not fair, if not to even the people involved, to your audience, the truth of the matter is it will come back to bite you. It's as simple as that. It may not come today, but we all know it can come back to bite you. You see, the same way you are using somebody's association, whether present or past, to use that as a point to rob them in whatever conversation you are building. It is the same way that will be very easy, because the truth of the matter is that
you guys should check your spelling of Black Rasta.
The people that are feeding you the information are people who are also probably like related to whatever you are accusing people of, because these are I can tell you these are people in power.
Yeah, of course.
I can tell you for free that these are people in power, and if these are people in power, know that whatever you are accusing these people of, the current people of, they are not far from that. They are not far from such accusations, especially if you want to play by the word alleged to paint certain picture about some people. Somebody can also allege, Black Rasta just to put out information about others. Somebody can also allege. Would you cry, say Nipana? No, you definitely say Nipana was not fair. But and you see, per this conversation, the person will have enough materials to also allege that you were also neck deep into these conversations. The person will have enough materials because when it comes, when the person gets to information on how you receive them, we know people have diverse ways of receiving information in this country. Whether it is true or not, people have diverse ways of receiving information in this country. So if just by that, you would want to have, you see, I paid critical attention to his presentation, especially with this particular one, and I was so disappointed because, like I said, I was waiting for instances whereby you tell me, say, oh, this person is being accused of this particular crime, and when they went there, they saw Kobe Josvan there, and Kobe Josvan was in this whatever business the person is being accused of. That is when I can say, okay, linking the person to this particular conversation is right, because Ebi Omumi have something in common. But here in your presentation, what do they have in common?
They are friends.
They are friends, and they are business partners. If that is the case, then you see, I want to tell Black Rasta that, you see, all the politicians, he should hang all of them, including the ones in power and the ones in opposition. Because you see, it is not about whether whatever the person is being accused of is true or not. But if it is simply by association, then no politician should be allowed to walk free. Because you cannot tell me, say, the people in power who are chasing after the people in opposition today, when the table stand, they will also not be chased, or they've not been chased before. They have. If that is simply the case, then nobody should be allowed to walk scot-free. Because even if the people that they are chasing today, if we have to build a link, you realize that there are people that are being chased today that can even be linked to Black Rasta himself.
Oh, that one there.
Because maybe Obiadam,
of course. Say Atu Force Minister of Finance.
Yes.
Onu say before MPP ebe free so no, he was in court. They were chasing him. In fact, he was in court. They nearly jailed him. They say even answer election we na attorney general no. I review case and they say he is not interested. What the next year the case in impo na yaka say he is not guilty. And you know, just imagine when the table turn again, what will happen to such a person?
And he wants to come back. So for me, I was very disappointed in Black Rasta's presentation, and I feel that he can do better.
In fact, when people started mentioning Black Rasta, I was not too sure. This afternoon, Solash to call. In fact, in the morning, Jude called me. Then in the afternoon, Solash also called me and said, Charlie, but why is Black Rasta doing this?
Yeah.
Yes, we understand. In fact, nobody will stop you from doing journalism.
No.
In fact, if he miss it here, if I tell Black Rasta don't do journalism, like I'm being biased.
Yeah.
Because you recommend Black Rasta.
I sit here and I talk about any other person.
Yeah.
And that's why from day one, I've told people that I don't want someone to come and tell me, why are you talking about? No. When I sit here, there are times I do Shatta movement report.
Yeah. This is your boy, Wale Music TV. Say subscribe my channel. So wanna subscribe him. If you wanna click bell no do. Na me the video be out tomorrow. I want the first person to share. If you wanna drop a comment was so. Wale Music TV. Yes, Shatta Wale ni TV. Yebo mo Shatta Wale ni news. Na update. Everything be a friend Shatta Wale who be a once a back on the more platform me do. Into bomb more than subscribe. Next share. Now brother and our system who edumede in Wale Music TV. Video be able post on what had they be a ba Shatta Wale. Inti say Shatta Wale no fan quoting there. Blend bete good news. Blend never share. Never subscribe. Now brother and our system who edumede in the more platform me do. Video be able post on what had they be a ba Shatta Wale. Inti say ejun di day Shatta Wale fan quoting there. Blend bete good news ba Shatta Wale. Ne bomb than share. Now brother and our sister who edumede in Wale Music TV. Thank you.